Welcome.
Ayo!
Oh my God.
Damn, Mr. Monkey.
Before we can even say anything, before we even say any real words, Mr. Monkey's already here.
When's your birthday again, Mr. Monkey?
It's got to be coming up soon. I mean,
I think he said the 24th.
I think it's within a year from now.
The 24th, I think he said.
Okay. Man.
Today was Curly's birthday.
Curly Sue? The Legend of Curly Sue?
No, Three Stooges. That's his favorite character.
Lyric. Oh. Man, what day are we on here? 22 in a row? 22 in a row? Not teak?
Oh, the 23rd.
Tomorrow. So that means today is the 22nd. So that means
22 days.
October.
22 fucking days in a row.
And today we got a banger. Vampires. The 1998 John Carpenter box office flop.
Actually, it was his biggest movie.
No way. There's no way. Who told you that? This thing was...
I called John and I was like, dude, what is up? And
maybe it's his biggest budget. It might have been his biggest budget.
His biggest butt?
His biggest butt. Look, it says vampires right there.
What is it? This show gives me mahogany?
Yeah, that's a reference to the movie. Did you watch the movie?
What movie?
Vampires. Oh, shit. You thought we were just talking about vampires, didn't you?
I saw the gay one.
Nearly all of them?
Where Brad Pitt fucks Antonio Banderas and then they double team fucking Tom Cruise.
But Tom Cruise... Wait, but Brad Pitt made a little baby. He made a little baby.
The little vampire. Butt baby. Little butt baby came out.
Ugh, that's not what I was thinking. I was just thinking about the little baby vampire that he makes. And everybody's upset about it.
Where?
In that movie. He makes a little baby vampire.
What movie?
The one you're talking about. Interview with a Vampire.
That's not what I saw.
Interview with a Vampire?
Vampire?
That's how we said. That's how we said it in the backwoods. Interview with a Vampire. I think you got a nest of vampires out there.
I'm not gay or anything, but I would have banged that vampire Lewis.
Was that Brad Pitt? Yeah, man. That dude.
You know why I said that? So a while back, like years ago when I first started tattooing, when Lord of the Rings came out, this fucking redneck came into the shop and he was like, I'm not gay or anything, but I'd bang that elf guy.
Which one? Legolas?
That's what he said.
He was talking about Legolas?
You know, the funniest shit.
Like, bro.
I could not stop laughing. I'm not gay or anything, but I banged that elf guy.
That'd be like, are you attracted to the elf guy? Well, yeah. Okay, then you're gay. You're just only attracted to one person. I mean, I'm not attracted to every woman in the world. But fuck.
Oh, fuck.
You need to try to find that guy and be like, bro, we're outing you.
Holy shit, that tea is on point today, dude. Fuck.
I got my Whataburger. Brought to you by Whataburger.
God damn, that shit's good.
Not all old and moldy. It's fresh.
It's fresh.
Fresh and tasty. Man, so you didn't like this movie.
So, this movie, I love the beginning with all his vampire hunters.
Okay.
But it kind of goes downhill after they kill all of them. I wanted to see fucking carnage, not him running away or using the girl to track down the head vampire Valak.
Well, this thing is based on a book that I guess sold really well, but it was condensed into a hour and a half long movie, and even the writer said he liked it, but he thought it lost the plot and didn't really convey the story well. So I think it sucks when there's a book that's like really good.
They slashed the budget like 30%.
Yeah.
And they were like, hey, sorry guys, budget slashed 30%.
We got freaking...
So you're going to have to kill off all your vampire hunters.
Dude, this thing won a bunch of awards too. It won like 3 different Saturn Awards. I mean,
James Woods won for.
It's not obviously not the gonna win big stuff because horror movies just don't ever do that. But it did win, I think, Best Makeup Saturn Award. James Wood won a Best Actor Saturn Award, and I think the other guy won like Best Supporting Actor, whatever. I thought the makeup was kind of weird because did you see anything where you thought the makeup was like super amazing? But it had some.
You know what? I'll tell you what. Greg Nicotero.
Dude, it had Greg Nicotero.
You know what I liked about it?
Robert Kurtzman. What?
The fucking when they dragged him out and they fucking exploded.
Dude, that was. Oh, Percio. What's up?
Hey, Percio.
You want to give it a clap? Percio, we need a fog machine. It goes good with this movie, I feel like. So thank you. And it's gonna be real foggy in here.
Oh shit!
I was like, "Are you gonna clap again?"
You said it didn't make money. It made $20,308,772 back on a $20 million budget, but it did amazing overseas in Japan, and it made another $42 million on video.
But the world, oh, it did.
Yes.
Well, so
it was his most successful movie of the '90s, and he has yet to have a successful movie.
I was just reading the worldwide box office. See, what I was reading was that the worldwide box office was only like $300,000 profit. But
that's about right. Oh, worldwide.
But then if you're making another,
it opened at number 1, but then next week it dropped to number 8.
But then if you're making another, $20 million on
in Japan,
home video sales,
42 million.
Okay, that's pretty good. But I think what's the other one? Prince of Darkness. That thing did really well too. That did really well. I don't know. Percio, you saw Terrifier 2. Was it like a week long? I heard it was like so long.
I don't think I can sit through a movie that long.
Yeah, like the original cut is the director's cut. Has nothing cut out of it.
They're like, dude, like the director directed it, edited it, did the sound, he did everything, and they're like, dude, get an editor. Like,
yeah,
don't do because if think about it, if I made a movie, I'm like, I don't want to take that out.
Yeah, I like that movie.
I can't take that out. How are they going to know this? You have to fucking make sacrifices. You have to make sacrifices, Percio. You have to.
I want to see it. But see, so Terrifier 1...
It's playing at the Draft House.
Terrifier 1, there's no story to it.
Yeah, that's great. They add a story to this one. That's why people are like, eh.
See, I'd rather have a story.
No, I just want him to fucking kill.
So we got multiple people voting for really hot chick, so that's good. So you get to look at a hot chick for 2 hours.
I want to see him hang up a girl and fucking cut her from cunt to neck. That's all I want to see.
Well, then you don't need to watch any of the movies. Just keep watching that one scene over and over and over.
Dude, that shit was... Of course he's going to say, oh yeah. That scene fucking was like, holy shit. Like, that was fucking badass.
That was rough.
They said it's fucking crazy in this one. Like, he just fucks him up.
I want to check it out.
So vampires.
This may be a short stream because Carlos hates this movie so much, but we'll see. And we're going to get all, like, jacked up on sugar tea.
I know, I'm already feeling it.
Southern sugar tea. Oh, fuck.
What?
Carlos is getting the diabetic shakes.
Getting the fuck. I don't even know what's going on right now.
So this thing starts out with James Wood and crew in an armored bank car showing up to a house that's all in the middle of nowhere, and then they all
that looks like a lair. They
all jump out and start. I think I just heard a gunshot. They all jump out and start. Somebody better not shoot us. There better not be no spare bullets flying by here. They all jump out and they're like, oh, this is probably a lair. There's probably a master. They fucking, how many vampires they wipe out? Like 9 or 10? Like a bunch.
Yeah, they're pussies, man.
Who? The vampires?
That the dead body pops out and one of them screams like a little girl, and James was like, "Go to the back.
Go to the back. Get out of here.
Go to the back."
Crew. Yeah, man. James Woods. He's pretty good in this. He's a good actor.
You know, Gene Siskel liked his role in this movie so much that he thought he should have been nominated for an Oscar.
That's weird.
He loved this movie.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he loved this movie so much. I think he just like James Woods.
Yeah. So James Woods makes a lot of boner jokes in this movie.
He does. Like after a while, I was like, I think he's
makes a lot of gay jokes in this movie.
I think he might be gay.
He makes a lot of gay jokes.
So, you know, because I'm always making gay jokes, and I'm like, fuck, I wonder. Nah. I mean, I had to force myself to stop buying hot dogs.
Speaking of gay jokes, I watched They Them last night.
I won't do it.
God, that was a terrible fucking movie.
I will not do it.
It was fucking horrible. Like, no, I don't care what your politics are, and this is going to be a very, very polarizing movie because, you know, it's based on a bunch of, you know, LGBT kids, but dude, I don't care if you took that completely out of the equation. It is just a terrible fucking movie. It is so bad. And it's weird. I think there's a lot of people who are like 1 star because it is that. But then there's other people who are like 10 stars because it's, you know, this is representative of my whatever. I'm like, dude, it's still a shitty fucking movie.
What up, D?
It's just not a good movie. So I'm glad.
I like my Kevin Bacon movies to have him slaying giant worms.
I like mine where there's fingernails breaking on the floor. Hey, what's up with you? Anime in the house. So Daniel Baldwin, he's like the fat Baldwin, maybe. Is he the fat Baldwin? He's the pudgy Baldwin.
It's crazy. One has killed somebody, and like the other 4 have beaten up women.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
What a horrible family.
So the wife, the girl beaters, don't look so bad after
the murderer.
After the murderer.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember when he shot somebody, when he shot that girl or whatever, when he shot the gun, I made a meme that said, "Where's Liz Lemon when I need her?"
That's fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know who Liz Lemon is.
That's so fucked. Yeah. So this movie's about some vampire hunters. They're on the trail. They're trying to just wipe out some vampires, and this badass motherfucker vampire shows up, takes out his crew.
Valak. I like the name.
And then he's basically, the whole time, they're kind of running from him, kind of trying to track him, and trying to figure out how to kill him.
That's where it fucked up, man. If it would have stayed like the beginning and just fucking slayed some fucking vampires.
But that's the whole thing. The movie's about how there's the original vampire. It's literally the original vampire. Valak is the original vampire.
Don't make me fucking pull out my quills and start writing about a good vampire movie.
I don't know. Well, I think that about wraps this one up.
Yeah.
I mean, the makeup was pretty good. The coolest part was the vampires exploding in the sun. Like, it's like they...
Like, those motherfuckers exploded.
Yeah, They had some hardcore flares.
Tropic Thunder, fucking what's his name?
Yeah.
What was it? What do you say? Almost lost an eye, Jamie Lee Curtis, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, those motherfuckers. You know, they were like, "Oh fuck, that thing was crazy," because they were blowing the fuck up.
Yeah, and when they burst into flames, it was like they had like flares all over them. I was like, "Damn, that looks dangerous." Like those dudes, like ain't no suit gonna stop that flare if it turns the wrong way on you.
Yeah, that shit's hotter than fuck.
Yeah.
So, I don't know how hotter. What's hotter than fuck?
2,300 degrees.
Yeah. Okay.
But James Wood plays John Crow, who's like the head vampire hunter. He was raised by the church. He was orphaned when his parents were killed by vampires, and he was raised by the Catholic Church. His right-hand man is Daniel Baldwin, Daniel Baldwin is the only one of his crew that survives whenever his crew gets taken out. Basically, go kill this nest, and then all of a sudden they're at the next scene. They're at at the Sun God Motel, and there's a cop there, and he goes, "When are you going to be leaving? I've been buying all the booze and prostitutes for days." And he's like, "We'll be clearing out soon." And then it goes into the scene, and it's just like all these fucking vampire hunters just banging whores. Whores.
Dude, when it used to be cool to bang whores, man.
It's never been cool to bang whores.
Yeah, it is. And then nowadays you can't even trust it. You'll like pick one up, and then all of a sudden there's fucking camera lights in your eyes, and you got to call your mom at 2 a.m, and you don't know what to tell her. Mom, come bail me out. I mean, I've heard.
I don't know. Banging whores can get you in a lot of trouble. Financially.
Whores?
Financially.
Whores?
Spiritually.
You know his first choice to play Crow, right?
Ageally. No, I don't.
Kurt Russell.
Oh, I didn't know that. I don't think Kurt Russell would have been as good.
I think he would have. It would have made me enjoy the movie more.
Just because you love Kurt.
And I love James Woods, too.
So
cameras or dicks, both.
They're banging these whores, and they're talking about why was there no, why could we not find a master? And then all of a sudden this fucking dude comes strolling up looking like the lead singer of fucking Typo Negative, and he's like, walks in.
That's fucking Paul Rudd, dude.
He walks in, and he fucking starts slicing bitches up with his fingernails. He like punches through one guy, and like grabs another person like while he's punched through somebody. Like, I mean, some crazy shit.
He gets pissed when he breaks his coke pinky nail. He's all, fuck.
He's like cutting people's throats with his hand, just like, yeah, it was pretty good. And they're shooting at him. It's not even phasing him. Like, he's not even flinching. Like the other vampires, at least it knocks him down for a while. They're like full on unloading, full auto fire on him, and he's just like, fuck this, fuck you, I'm gonna keep coming.
Yeah. And then they kill him, and then that's it.
Well, before that happens, that's
so crazy that the MPAA was going to give it an NC-17 rating for the over-the-top violence.
It's weird. It's like
there's hardly nothing.
They just go
in
like
it.
this. They're like, one day it'll be like, oh, that's rated PG-13. Dude, fuck the MPAA. The James Woods is kind of there, and all his dudes are hooking up, and he's about to hook up with this one hooker, Katrina. Katrina is played by Cheryl Lee, who is from Twin Peaks, and that was her big role, was in Twin Peaks. But she goes into the room, and he's supposed to come over and meet her. But before he can come over there, the lead vampire dude, before he starts slaughtering everybody, goes in there and like gives her some sweet vaginal mouth action, but bites her vagina, I guess.
Yeah.
Like he's totally like, you want some head?
No. He actually makes that noise. No.
And
I'm like,
yeah,
what?
They
actually did that? Yeah. I'm just claiming they didn't.
And then yeah, like, but he definitely bites her like right there in the.
They actually
region.
Cut out. They were supposed to show the priest getting his head blown off with a shotgun, and they cut out a whole scene where they wake up from the slumber and they attack, a whole pack of coyotes and rip them to shreds.
Really? That'd be cool.
They cut that whole scene out.
Well,
because Tipper Gore was like, "No, you don't."
Dude, fuck that bitch, dude. This is why I don't care about anything Al Gore says, because his wife wanted to like shut down all music and movies.
Fucking Dee Snider told her to go fuck herself.
You know who else did? Which is even better.
Sammy Hagar.
No.
Blackie Lawless.
Think about the Rocky Mountains. Think about being high in the Rocky Mountains.
John Denver.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Called John Denver and was like to testify about how there shouldn't be obscenity in music and movies and stuff. And he just straight up told him, you know, you shouldn't be censoring people. And they're like, what? John Denver said that? They thought he was going to be on their side.
Man, that was sad, dude.
Dude, do you remember there used to be a shirt you could buy that said Tipper Gore is a whore? That shit is gone. That has been scrubbed from the internet. You can't even find pictures of it anymore.
Well, you know what?
We need to make
Guess who's bringing back?
Guess who's back? Yeah, so Valak fucks and kills his whole crew, turns his best girl into a vampire whore. Then they grab her.
Talk about really sucking.
Yeah, so Tony and John grab Katrina and jump in the car and they fucking take off. And they're like, "Why are you bringing the whore?" And then he's like, she can lead us to the vampire.
I guess they figure out that
he already knows that master vampires have a psychic link to their victims.
Oh yeah, I guess he did.
So that's why he took
I
her.
hate fucking telepathy shit in movies.
Why?
Because it just fucking, it's dumb, dude. That's why I stopped reading Stephen King. Every fucking book, he would fucking say, "Oh, I can."
Chris, you mean she's Valak's poon?
Oh shit! Fucking poon. Every fucking book was I'm fucking telepathic. Every fucking book, and I just got tired of it, so I stopped reading. And then I forgot how to read.
I get it.
Stephen King used to be my favorite, and then I used to read some Dean Koontz. Who else did I read?
I don't know. I don't remember I've never seen you read before. I see you look at coloring books a lot.
My fucking vision, dude, is so bad.
That's what I hate reading now. I'm like, I hate putting on glasses.
I get headaches.
I hate putting on glasses, but I hate getting headaches at the same time.
Dude, when I get done tattooing, my vision is so bad because of my eyes.
Are you wearing your glasses?
Yeah, because I have them on, tattooing for 3 hours, 4 hours. When I take them off, my vision's blurry.
I don't like it.
I fucking hate it. Guess it's about that time.
Suey? Murder Suey?
Murder Suey. Who's going with me? Chris? DMD?
Murder Suey, anyone?
Who's going with me? Who's coming with me? We'll make it a good one.
It'll be a quadruple Murder Suey. The voluntary. You wouldn't do it to anyone who wouldn't want to go.
Shit, I got a winner.
So we got, here's the thing, this story gets fucking weird to me. He goes to the church and he's like, I face this fucker and nothing fucking fuck whatever, why is he still alive? And he finally gets him to tell him a story where he says how the church, there was this priest in the 1300s that led a rebellion against the church and got a bunch of villages to turn against the church. So the church took him and burned him at the stake. And then he came back alive and started drinking blood at night.
Yeah, you can't kill a vampire. You have to.
But the church
cut off his head.
He wasn't a vampire until they did it. So what happened is, and I was trying to figure out in the story today, I was like, do they say what they did to have him turn into a vampire? Like, yeah, they burned him at stake, but how would that automatically turn him into a vampire? So I watched it again today. I watched all those scenes, and I was like, I don't think they talk about it. So then I looked up what happened, like, in the book. The book said they tried to do an exorcism because they thought the only way he would turn against the church is if he had a demon in him. They didn't finish the exorcism properly before they burned him. So what happened is they killed his body. They did an inverse exorcism on accident. It killed his body and left the demon spirit alive. And that's what became the first vampire. But they don't really explain that, I don't think, in the movie. I mean, they kind of say there was an exorcism, but we never finished it.
I don't buy it. Dumb.
Either. I mean, I think this movie's okay, but I don't think it's amazing.
Like I said, I like the beginning, and I like the part at the gas station when they're escaping, and they steal the guy's car. I was like, is that who I think it is? Frank Darabont.
Oh, that's who he stole the car from? That's funny.
If y'all don't know who Frank Darabont is.
There's a lot of things. I'm just going to get in because I'm just going to say right off the bat, I will never watch this movie again. I just don't care for it. I didn't think it's that great. Vampire movies in general, newer vampire movies I'm kind of starting to like, but a lot of older vampire movies, they actually kind of make fun of it in there, and they're like, he's like talking about how these vampires aren't European, jumping around. He actually uses the F word on them. But
European, I'm a peon.
And then he says, they're not allergic to garlic. He said you can put a whole row of garlic around your neck, and they'll bend you over and take a walk up your strata chocolata while drinking your blood. I'm like,
right
what the
fuck, dude? Fucking cornhole.
One of his other gay references. He makes a lot of them in this. And then, he asks the priest, like he throws the priest down and he's angry at one point. He thinks somebody like betrayed him. And he's like, asks the priest after he beats him up, like, did that give you wood? When I was beating you up, did I give you wood?
Yes, I'm telling you, dude. He was a gay man. Chris knows.
Yeah, it was weird. And then at the end, so Cheryl Lee, Katrina gets bit. She's slowly turning. She tries to kill herself. She doesn't want to become a vampire. And fucking Tony stops her, and she bites Tony. And for some reason, and then Tony punches her.
That was real.
Here's what's weird. Tony, I'm just going to skip all around on this movie because it fucking infuriates me a little bit. There's a weird arc with Tony and her because they hate each other. And then at the end, an hour later, which is only a day or two later in the entire movie, they're actually in love. Like, what the fuck? Like, yep. He punched you 2 days ago.
You don't fall in love with whores, man.
Yeah, and she's a whore.
Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Whores and strippers, don't fall in love with them.
Strippers are okay. I'm in love with the stripper.
Nope.
As long as you weren't paying them. If you go to the strip club and you're like, I don't have any money for you, they still dance for you, and then they're still taking other dudes' money, and they want to go out with you outside the club, then it's okay. Because you're just getting other dudes' money. It's a pimp move.
I dated a stripper one time, right? Dude, she gave me her car. I didn't have a car at the time. She would leave me her car. She would get a ride. She would leave me with her car. She'd give me money.
See what I'm talking about? Pimp move.
And people were like, what the fuck? And she was hot, too. Fully fucking tattooed. Stupid hot. And everybody was like, what are you doing? All my girlfriends are like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm not going to fucking...
rich.
I'm not going to marry her.
Why not? Let's keep getting that money. That cheddar.
She was hot, dude. Fuck.
So they go to the...
What the fuck have I done with my life?
Dude, you're sitting next to me drinking sweet tea.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that a pretty good...
It's pretty good life. It's a pretty good deal.
So I'm going to fast forward because it's just a bunch of yada, yada, yada. The hotel they're staying in, the Plaza Hotel that they're staying in for part of the movie, whenever she bites him and stuff. I've stayed in that hotel. It's in Las Vegas, New Mexico, which is not anywhere near Las Vegas, Nevada. But it's on the way to Colorado.
I'm sorry I'm shaking. I gotta use the restroom.
Why?
Because I'm drinking all this tea.
Well, I think we're about done.
No.
No. You better hurry back. I don't have anything to say when you're not here.
Okay, I need everybody to ask Doug questions.
Nobody's going to ask me any questions. They're afraid of me.
I'll tell you when I absolutely positively have to go.
So we skip to the end. We find out he's trying to finish his own exorcism, and he needs a priest. the priest that is going to finish his exorcism was the cardinal of the Catholic Church. That motherfucker told him, I'll do your exorcism. We just need a human sacrifice, which is going to be James Wood. And then after that, and it has to be right at sunrise. And you need this special cross. So they've been looking for this special cross, the cross that was originally used in his exorcism.
Cross of El Dorado.
Yeah, so they find the golden cross. It's a black cross. And they start to do this exorcism. Fucking vampy lady vamps out completely and bites Tony, turns him into a vampire. He's all like angry. Goes and helps kill the other vampires, even though he's turned into a vampire. So here's the part I don't like. The sun starts coming up. So all the vampires start running back into the lair, including Valak. Valak runs in there. James Wood follows him with the big-ass cross that he needs because it's like on a big spike. And goes in to like try to kill Valak with just that thing. Even though Valak has already wiped out his whole team, he goes into a dark place with this fucking thing. So he stabs him right through the heart with this thing, and Valak just kind of laughs at him. Here's my question. Why, if he needs that cross to be able to walk in the daylight, complete his exorcism and walk in the daylight, why wouldn't James Wood just destroy that cross right then before going in there?
Because then they have an ending to the movie.
Well, that makes the movie stupid. Like, I mean, like you're taking the thing he needs right to him.
All right, I gotta go.
I already had a lot of shots, Chris. Will you hand me my shot glass over there before you walk away?
Chris wants a shot in the mouth. Shot in the mouth, Chris.
Will you hand me that glass before you walk away? You know what this is? This is just straight rum and lime juice. That's it. Half and half. So this movie was not very great in my opinion, but not terrible. Just like leaves me with a lot of questions. Like the very last thing the priest says as the movie's ending is like, he says, "Did that give you wood?" And like the priest is like, "Major chubby." I'm just like, dude, they make a lot of dick jokes in this movie. It sounded like Carlos wrote it. But yeah, it was all right. It wasn't that great. There are a bunch of horror. Anybody out there? What's your like favorite? Anybody have favorite vampire movies or vampire movies you love? Because I have a lot of vampire movies that I love. This is just not one of them. And we're going to be talking about 30 Days of Night on the 30th, which is probably one of the most underrated vampire movies, in my opinion. But we'll talk about that on that day. Chris, what's your favorite vampire movie? Hit me up. Tell me. Somebody tell me what their favorite vampire movie is. I'm here alone. I'm floundering. I need some help. Lost Noise. Lost Noise. The best thing about Lost Boys is, dude, Mr. Monkey, that is a great movie. That is awesome. Like, you can't... That was back before they even had any of the shit we have now, and they were still making great movies. Lost Boys is one of my favorite movies. I illegally walked across the bridge that they were supposed to be hanging from in Santa Cruz by the boardwalk because I love that movie so much. I was like, I'll get hit by a train for this, but I didn't, so that was cool. Did I ever tell you that, Carlos? No. Carlos? Did I ever tell you that I walked across the bridge?
Everybody's pissed around outside the...
Oh, cool.
But I was like, man, that's an ugly-ass fucking tree.
I was like, you made it back quick.
It's an ugly-ass tree. But it was my Tia's clubfoot.
Oh.
She had it out and she was washing it. And I thought it was a fucked up stump. So now she has piss all over her foot.
Did I ever tell you I walked across the Lost Boys Bridge? what they're hanging from in the movie?
Did you do that?
Yeah. In Santa Cruz. I always try to go to good movie spots whenever I'm in movie areas.
That's cool. Dirty bastardo. Hey, Mr. Monkey, did you know there's a shot-for-shot Mexican version of Dracula? All in Spanish?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Shot for shot. The actor's name is, Bella Bastarda.
I don't know, I think this movie's over. Oh, no. The end. So, at the very end, they used, the priest is alive, and Jack is alive, and Tony's alive, and Katrina's a vampire. Well, fucking Tony loves Katrina all of a sudden. I don't know why. Maybe she bit him and he's turned into a vampire and that makes him love her. I don't know. Maybe it's not real love. Maybe it's, I don't know.
Maybe they didn't show the 2 bite marks on his Peter.
He's just like, he throws her in the back of the truck and he's like, I'm going to leave. And the priest is about to shoot him. And then Jack jumps in and it's like, don't shoot him. And he's like, rule 1, if one of your dudes get bit, don't let him live or whatever. But then he lets him go. He said, how long ago were you bit? And he said, 2 days ago. And I still had your back the whole time. And then James Woods is like, well, then I owe you 2 days. You get a 2-day head start. And then I'm coming for you to kill you. I'm like, bro, you just let 2 vampires go. They're going to murder people all along the way because you just fucking let them go.
Let them? I want to see it, Mr. Monkey. He said it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool. It is cool that they use, I've seen it before. And it's cool that they use the same set at night.
So I just bought the box set of the Universal Studio Monsters.
Is that how you say monsters
8
in Spanish?
movies.
Monsteros?
Monstros.
Monsteros.
It was $60, but it was Prime Day, and they had it for $29.
Half off. Plus
so I was
$1.
like, fuck, I can't pass it up. Like, it's really fucking nice. It's a nice box set.
Yeah, that's cool. So I was just asking people what their favorite other vampire movies are because I'm done talking about this one.
Blade 2.
Really? I've got that on VHS.
I fucking love Blade 2. Dude, I used to watch that almost every day.
I was thinking about it right before we started streaming. I wrote down a list of my favorite ones. Do you want me to go for it?
Yes.
I'm going to just read these out, okay? Vamp. Grace Jones. It's a good one. Very underrated. Innocent Blood. I just like that one because of the girl. She's like, hello. And then she fucking eats people.
Man, I haven't seen that in a while.
Fright Night. The original and the new one.
I really dug the remake. It was great.
The remake is great. 30 Days a Night, which we're going to be talking about. Kronos.
Kronos is so different from any fucking vampire movie you've ever seen. Yeah. It's great.
Thirst. The Korean one.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah, that one's fucking great. Day Shift, which just came out. What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah.
Lost Boys. Obviously, we already talked about that when you were gone. Peeing on your aunt's foot.
Her club foot.
Let the Right One In. And I just saw the remake, which I said I would never watch.
Dude, I'm so glad you like. You don't know.
Great.
You don't know how that makes me feel when you liked it. I was like, yes.
You know,
I told you. I said it was good.
I just thought I wasn't gonna like it because I'm not a big fan of that actress, Chloe Moretz, Grace or Moretz Hansen, whatever her name is. And the other one is Midnight Mass, which is a TV show, but and far beyond like just a vampire movie. But man, that's the list off my top of my head. I was like, what are the best vampire movies? Because the other day we were kind of talking about how we don't really like vampire movies that much. But I think it's just because there's a lot of bad ones.
The Hunger was good.
The Hunger is good, too. I nearly put that on my list, and I didn't.
Best lesbian scene ever put on film.
You know which one I saw last year? Was the Netflix original Night Teeth. Did you see that one?
Stupid name.
It's two hot chicks
that pick up a limousine driver or something.
Yeah, and I like the premise of it.
What about that Russian one you told me to watch?
Oh yeah, fucking Blood Red Sky. Yeah, that shit's good. I'd say I forgot about that one. It's like it's crazy because
there's more vampire movies near dark.
Near dark. Well, these are ones that I just thought about off the top of my head. I was like, God, what movies? And yeah, Near Dark is good. You know what I don't like is the Quentin Tarantino one.
That's still done?
Or I guess it's Robert Rodriguez.
I liked it.
I didn't like that. I just thought it was weird.
If you can find cheaper pussy, then
what about Bordello of Blood?
That's a good one. I have that on VHS.
God, that's good. That one's good too. See, there are a lot of good vampire movies. We were talking.
I fucking hate vampire movies. There's a lot.
We were all talking shit the other day, and like there are actually like some good ones when you think about it. Night Teeth starts out. I mean, it's got like some fucking like hot chicks, 20-somethings that are like pick up this dude, and they're basically trying to kill all these people. You don't know why, but until later in the movie, but. It's really good. It's got Alfie, whatever his name is, from Game of Thrones. Can't think of his last name. But it starts out really good. I mean, it starts out like the story seems really good, but then it just gets too. Maybe like they're trying to appeal too much to Gen Z millennial. The music and all the like, I don't know. It's just like, it's good but bad at the same time. And I like the story. I like the story of it, but it's just like the kind of, I don't know. It's weird. Like one of the vampires is like falling in love with the dude kind of. I mean, like after one night, and vampires don't really love, I don't think. So I don't really know. It's just weird. But.
Yeah.
What else? This has lasted about 15 minutes longer than I thought it was going to be honest.
Actually, yeah. I don't really have...
We were talking about this thing today, and we were like, damn.
This will probably be our shortest stream.
Yeah, ever.
Like I said, vampire aren't our biggest... We're not biggest fans of vampires, but...
Yeah, and then this movie's like very like sporadic. There's not like a lot of just like really great scenes in it. There's a lot of talking and... I don't know what to say about it.
I don't have anything else to say, actually.
There's a couple good TV shows that are vampire shows.
The Strain is badass.
I haven't seen it, but I have seen Buffy every episode 2 or 3 times.
All right, guys. Well,
I've never seen the Twilight series. I've seen like 1 or 2 of them. No, I've seen one of them. I think the first one. I was like, nah, not for me. Vampire Diaries.
I heard when he farts, glitter comes out.
Probably does. The Vampire Diaries, not that great, but the originals, which is the spin-off of the Vampire Diaries, pretty fucking good. I'm gonna start watching The Strain tonight.
You should. It's great. That's all I got.
What else? Anything else?
Seriously, no, I don't. I fucking told you this was going to be like a 20-minute stream because of this fucking movie.
And we doubled that, so we're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
So, should I see what's coming up next then?
Yeah.
I'm just going to sit here and keep drinking. I've already had like 3 of these things.
Are you serious?
I had 2 before you got here. I was like, where the fuck is this fool? I left, and it was like an hour later he showed up, so I just started drinking.
I was sitting watching TV, and finally I said, where the fuck is he at?
Let's see. We got John Carpenter's Vampires. Oh, what's tonight. The Fog. That's tomorrow night. I mean, that's a good movie, but I don't know. That's 2 John Carpenters in a row.
Yeah, but I like The Fog.
Then we got The Deadly Spawn coming up after that. And then The Fly. Ginger Snaps. My favorite movie where 20-somethings play 15-year-olds. The Gate, Scream, Wreck 2, 30th Night, Halloween Ends, week off.
Fuck yeah. Can't wait. Cannot wait.
I guess that's probably it then, right?
Yeah.
Probably disappointing everyone.
No, not really. We've been doing this shit for 22 days straight.
On top of a full-time job.
Yeah.
That's the...
I haven't even put out any digital art. Like, I can't wait for this month to be over so I can start working on art again. It's like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like,
it's going to seem like you have like a ton of time.
Yes. And I kind of like it. I'm kind of glad we did this because it's going to make me realize
that you need to...
I have a lot of fucking time and I should prioritize it.
Yeah.
So I'm learning a lesson from this, guys. I'm learning a valuable
lesson. Old Carlos new tricks.
No, you can't teach an old perra new tricks.
I keep meaning to ask, what does this mean here? Hang on. Let me scroll this chat up here. What does this mean right here? I see it every time, and I don't know what it means. This.
I don't know.
What is it? Is it something in Spanish?
Yeah. That's something Paul says. Mr. Monkey. I said his name.
How do you pronounce it? Voso.
Voso.
Voso. Voso. Like that?
You should hear him say it. I laugh every fucking time he says it.
Voso.
Voso.
I want to know what it means.
Voso.
Dang, Mr. Monkey says, you know, I just have to say I'd bang Doug and Carlos again. Man.
You let out our secrets.
I don't know what's going on. I just did that. So, I guess that's probably it.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'm fucking...
Yeah, thanks everybody for coming by.
I'm starving, man.
We're taking a... Why? We only got drinks from Whataburger, no food. It was kind of...
Fuck no, I ate some chicky tendies last night, and that shit fucked me up.
They weren't tender on your belly?
No. Fuck.
That's good. I mean, that's bad. They taste so good, but it feels so bad. So, should we get out of here?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. See you guys tomorrow night.
Thanks, everybody who tuned in and talked shit tonight. We will see you tomorrow.
Later.